lights as the show gets ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. It'll be Diamond Dynasty action this evening between the All-Stars and the Legends. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Now at the plate, here is Eugenio Ayala, and we are set for baseball here. Baseball on tap from beautiful Coors Field here in the capital city of Denver, Colorado. It'll be Diamond Dynasty action this evening between Cuba and Atlanta. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. So here is Eugenio Ayala. He'll get us started in this one. Leading under the lights.
For the All-Stars, the center fielder.
And now the first pitch.
Ayala.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
7 o'clock.
Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. And it'll be important to stay warm tonight. A chilly 44 degrees here at first pitch.
Popped foul, and it looks like that's going to make it into the VIP seats.
Swung on in the dirt, strike three. Santana finds it, and the throw is there to record the first out. Next, it'll be Ronnie Mauricio as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
It's very difficult being a switch hitter, and very rarely do you see the same hitter from both sides of the plate. He's a far superior hitter from the left side as opposed to the right side.
Bases are empty, one man out. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Under it is Trout, and there are two gone now. So two out, nobody on, and that'll bring up David Ortiz. First delivery to him. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. Two out, nobody on. back goes Trout at the track. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. Into the box, Chipper Jones.
The third baseman.
As he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Reined in. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. And now in the box, Byron Buxton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The left fielder, Byron Buxton.
Pitch on the way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike one. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball two.
Hey, great job by the offense right here to put a number up on the board and allow this young gun to go out on the mound, relax a little bit, and establish that good fastball.
All even now, 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Hard hit ball to short, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Batting second, the right fielder.
In now, Kenny Lofton. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Buxton aboard here at first with nobody out.
He's going.
There goes Buxton.
He's going. 0-2 is the count.
In time as he just gets the tag down. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Digging in next, Mike Trout. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away.
Mike.
Now here's the pitch.
Trout.
And, I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. New inning set to get underway, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Steve Finley.
Steve Finley.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Wheeler's ready, coming at him with the 0-1. Trout is right there, 1 down. Into the box, Wander Franco. First pitch on the way.
Ball. Ball one, no strikes.
Simeon's got it. And there are 2 away now. The next batter is Alfonso Soriano. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch on its way. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And up next, Berkeley area native Marcus Simeon. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Simeon is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
Got him swinging in the dirt. Up with it, Santana. And he makes the throw to first. Simeon is retired, and there's one away.
Batting fifth.
Now
the
one
catcher.
down with the bases empty, and that'll bring in one of the best on-base percentage players in the game, Carlos Santana. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
One out, nobody on.
Nope.
Good
Ball
slider
one.
there, but laid off and called the ball low. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone. And that'll bring in DH extraordinaire Edgar Martinez, trying to avoid becoming the third strikeout victim of the inning here. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike one.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
1-1 the count. Here's the pitch. 1-2 now.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. So stepping in is Carlos Santana, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Catcher, Carlos Santana.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. And that is through into right field for a single.
Batting none. The pitcher.
Into the box now. Vida Blue as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Santana on at first. Nobody out.
1-1.
Sinker. 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's a
No
ball.
offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
3-1. Wheeler pauses. Here's the 3-1.
Ball
And he
4.
lays off here. It's ball 4. Man, that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher.
Eugenio Ayala.
Fielded cleanly, and he is out on the tag.
Out.
And stepping in, Ronnie Mauricio. Flied
2.
out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Mauricio.
Almost. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. And the runners will stay put here on ball 1. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. Up to the plate now is David Ortiz as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's a 3-0 game.
Now batting.
At the plate, Chipper Jones. As he rips it on the ground to second. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
The right fielder, number 12.
To the plate now, Steve Finley. A ball that's carrying. But he can't get it as it's off the wall. lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. It'll be Diamond Dynasty action this evening between the All-Stars and the Bomb Squad. Eugenio Ayala is to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Game time temperature, a comfortable 76 degrees. All right, back to him on the mound.
He's out.
And he'll flip on to first to record the out. So the next to bat will be Ronnie Mauricio as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
It's very difficult being a switch hitter, and very rarely do you see the same hitter from both sides of the plate. He's a far superior hitter from the left side as opposed to the right side.
Behind 0-2 now. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. Popped him up. And there's out number 2. Up to the plate now is David Ortiz. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Hit on the ground toward the left. And that's through for a hit.
Batting fourth, the third baseman.
At the plate now, Chipper Jones as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So now to the plate, Steve Finley. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Late that time for a strike.
Ball, 1 strike.
Ortiz on second, Chipper on at first with 2 down. Ground ball left side, and that's through into left field for a base hit. The throw to the plate. That brings up Wander Franco. He swings and grounds it to short. Scooped up. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third. And now here is Byron Buxton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Bomb Squad.
Now here's the pitch.
The center fielder, Byron.
Good slider there. He gets ahead of him, 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Batting second, the shortstop.
Into the box, Wander Franco. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. A runner at first with no outs here. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
0-2.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
In the dirt, and now let's see. And that'll move the runner up to second as it takes away the double play possibility. He didn't swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Batting third.
Stepping in next, Jorge Posada, as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here. Pitch misses low, the throw down, and they'll slap the tag on him here in the rundown between second and third. 2 out, nobody on. 1-1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Got him. Lively fastball that time. And now, Alfonso Soriano. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
Soriano.
Now it's 2-0.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
The 2-1 home. Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and there's one gone here to start the second. Next up, Carlos Santana.
The catcher, number 41.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Santana.
Back up the middle, right to him. And there's out number 2. Now to bat, Garrett Crochet.
The pitcher, Garrett Crochet.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
0-1's the count.
Just a tick behind for a strike. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. He's got it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Bottom of the inning now, and here comes the first baseman, Jim Thome.
For Calgary.
Here's the pitch.
The first baseman, Jim.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. No one on with one down, and that'll bring up Yordan Alvarez.
Yordan Alvarez.
Now here's the first offering. Now a bunt attempt here, but this is foul for the first strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. Alvarez is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
6.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
Jordan Groshans started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that's the third out. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Eugenio Ayala.
The center fielder.
First offering on its way.
Ayala.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the third.
The batter, number 2.
In now, Ronnie Mauricio. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. A pitch out, the throw, and he can't hold on to the throw as it short hops him and eats him up. Skied into straightaway right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. So next to bat will be David Ortiz. He singled in his first AB. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
The batter.
Stepping in now, Chipper Jones. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Buxton is there, 2 gone. Next up is Steve Finley, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Finley.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
1-0.
A ball and no strikes.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath. Something can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
3-0 to him now. Buxton will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. At the plate now is Isaac Paredes. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
The second baseman.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
Paredes.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Finley is there. 1 down. Now with the plate is Aaron Judge. Steps into the on-deck circle now, looking to start something here with 1 gone in the inning.
Judge.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. So the bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in to hit next will be Corbin Burns. First pitch on the way.
Hey, make no mistake about it, this lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Fouled away. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire. All set for the start of the 4th, and set to go is the second baseman, Wander Franco.
The second baseman.
And that one yanked just foul.
Wander Franco.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Fouled off. Hit back up the middle, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Now batting.
The next batter is Alfonso Soriano, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Judge is there to put it away for out number 1, and he scurries back to first base safely. 1 out, runner at first, and that'll bring in one of the best on-base percentage players in the game, Carlos Santana. Comes set, now the pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Alvarez has to range back, but he'll make the catch near the line, and there are 2 men gone. And he will hustle back to first as he thinks better of trying to move up.
Now batting.
So next to hit is Garrett Crochet, grounded out in his last at-bat. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. Comes set with the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes...
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Byron Buxton.
Byron Buxton.
And now the infield shifts into a bunt prevent formation. No surprise with the speed that's at the plate. Good
Ball,
late break
inside.
to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball one.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Mauricio backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Stepping in once again is Wander Franco.
Shortstop,
He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Franco.
Tried to check it and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And no
The count's
swing
1-1.
apparently, ball one.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
Who jumped the gun a bit on that
The
swing,
count
and he's
is
down
1-2.
1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
And indeed,
He's
the
out.
throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. Base is empty,
batter,
2 away.
the catcher,
And standing in,
Jorge
the veteran switch hitter, Jorge Posada. Out in front of it, strike one.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. He struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Eugenio Ayala. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Eugenio Ayala.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Now at the plate, Ronnie Mauricio flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty.
Mauricio.
Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. Leaping, and he makes a terrific catch as he bangs into the wall.
The first baseman, number 34, David Ortiz.
2 down, no. No one on base, and that'll bring up David Ortiz.
Ball.
There's the sinker to start him out, missing down
Ball
and
one,
away
no
for
strike.
ball one. Now a swing and a hard-hit grounder, but a foul ball, 1-1. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Paredes ranging into the outfield. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Jim Thome.
The first baseman,
Just gets a piece of it, strike one.
Thome.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Reined in. And a rather easy first out. That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Oh, and an ugly swing there. It's 0-1.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
The third baseman,
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Jordan.
Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike one.
In today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find a way to control the strike zone as a unit. They haven't been able to do that today, swinging at way too many pitches outside the zone.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Pitch is popped up. Ortiz is under it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. So here's the cleanup hitter, Chipper Jones. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. This is hit pretty well out to left field. Around first, digging for two. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. At the plate, Steve Finley. As the first pitch to him, a sinker in the dirt for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And it's fouled away. Jones stands at second with no outs. And he fouls this one off. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
The batter, number 5. Second base.
Standing in now, Wander Franco.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
Fielded cleanly to second for one. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. Now it'll be Alfonso Soriano. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. This is in the air out to right field.
Judge is under it.
2 down. Digging in, the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. No balls and 1 strike. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a crazy swing here on a pitch that winds up hitting him. Nothing in 2. Hit out towards second. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. And he is in there.
Now batting, the pitcher, Garrett Crochet.
Grady Sizemore will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Pitch hitting, Grady Sizemore.
He's set and the pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And they're runners at the corners now. Swing and a line drive. And that is through for a base hit. And the move to the bench will pay off handsomely. And the runner stuck in a pickle between third base and home. Into the box now, Eugenio Ayala. This will go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Lee Smith enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Lee Smith.
Leading off the inning, it'll be Isaac Paredes, and they could use a spark from him here.
This is where the pressure starts to build a little bit on an offense. It's not late enough. I mean, you don't have to start panicking right now, but this is where you're looking for someone to light a spark to get back in this game.
Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
Man, I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Aaron.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Corbin Burns, trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. A ball and a strike. Heading out towards shallow right. Finley is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. All set for the start of the inning, and stepping up as the shortstop, Ronnie Mauricio. Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. Buxton has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Next to dig in, David Ortiz, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And a ball 1-0.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
Hit out towards second. It's flagged down deep in the hole. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
The batter, the third baseman, Chipper Jones.
So now to the plate, Chipper Jones, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Fouled away. Ortiz, base runner at first with 1 out. Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. Now he'll fake a throw to second and look to first instead. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his third hit tonight.
12, Steve Finley.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
Another one sent foul. Working for the punch out and the offering. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Hard sinker misses 2-2. And it's fouled away. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. He's got it. To second for 1. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw. Big spot here. Runners at the corners. 2 gone. And here comes the 5-tool middle infielder, Wander Franco. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Nope.
Runners at the corners. 2 men out. Into center field. Line drive base hit. And that'll bring home another as they open it up to a 4-0 advantage now.
Now batting.
At the plate now, Alfonso Soriano. He grounds it sharply to third. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Byron Buxton. He flew out in his last debut. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here.
The batter, number 5.
In now, Wander Franco. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. No hits to this point. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
All the makings of a big inning right here. 1 already left a yard, and the power hitters are coming up.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself at a good hitter's count.
3-1 to him now. Now here it comes. Count full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the payoff pitch home. No outs, nobody on. Lifted the other way out to left center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Now
to the plate now, Jorge Posada, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. I just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. From the belt, the pitch. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. So a runner at first now with 1 away. And next up will be Jim Thome from the stretch. And he'll go after the first offering here, although this looked to be well below the knees. It's strike one.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Soriano is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
The left fielder,
so it's a runner 44. At first with 2 men out,
Yordan.
And that'll bring up Yordan Alvarez.
0-1.
And that's by him. It's 0-1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
The third baseman, number 60, Jordan Groshans.
Now a bluff here as he steps off to look him back at first. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Goose Gossage trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Into the box, Jordan Groshans. And the runner's coming home. And a ball in the dirt as he gets away. And the recovery will be in time. He's out at the plate. And a costly decision to try for it there as all of a sudden the inning is now over. Ready to begin the and next to hit is the catcher, Carlos Santana. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. They have him played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Scooped up. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Now to the plate, here is Goose Gossage, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Jim Thome will come on as a pinch hitter to try and make an impact with 1 away.
Jim Thome.
First pitch on its way.
That's foul.
8th inning, 4-1 is our score. Posada has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Next to hit is Eugenio Ayala. He's 1 for 4 so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Swung on and belted.
Yeah, and that home run is an absolute backbreaker. You still have some baseball left to play here, but with a 4-run lead, it could be a non-save situation. So they might get the rest of their closer the rest of the day. 4 runs feels awfully good.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Ronnie Mauricio.
At the plate, Ronnie Mauricio.
He swings and sends it in the air to right center field.
In there, a base hit. So now to the plate, David Ortiz, as he rips it on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly, throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Dennis Eckersley is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Eckersley.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring forth a power-speed combination. Jordan Grosjean. One ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0.
Grosjean.
A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Hit high and deep out there to left center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. The relay. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Into the box now. Isaac Paredes as he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Count even now at 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Pitch misses low. The throw down. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. The 2-1 home.
Nope, that's a ball.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
3-2, full count. He's set, and the payoff pitch. Count still full, 3-2. And he fouls this one off. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there.
The right
One away.
Number 99.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ball 1.
That's out.
He's not squaring as the pitch is a ball. And he will get back to third here, and that was nearly a disaster. Now the 2-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game. Lou Gehrig will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. He's set. Here it comes. There's a breaking ball fouled off to the left for strike 1. The man on third with 2 down. The runner's breaking for home. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Pitch is a ball. Thought better of it, but now he's tagged out trying to get back to third. Aroldis Chapman enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Hit hard on the ground to third. Reined in. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. So now here is Steve Finley. He's got 2 hits in 4 at-bats. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
One
And
ball,
a pitch
one
that
strike.
misses, a ball and a strike to Finley. Chapman is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
And now a pitch on the way. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this pitch arsenal, you just got to find a way to shorten up and battle, put something in play.
Alvarez able to track it down for the third out. Gary Sanchez will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the ninth. And they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Hey, let's see if the fish are biting if he extends it out there a little bit more. 0-1 looked like it was off the plate. Let's see if 0-2 is even further outside
the center fielder.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Gary Sanchez is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Mariano Rivera takes the mound here. Not a safe situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless. And Santana's able to gun him at first, so the bunt attempt is foiled. So now into the box is Wander Franco. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. And a high throw to first, but he's able to reach up and grab it, and this ball game is over.
Well, 2 pennant race division teams took the field today, but only one can come away victorious. And all that's left now is the celebrating and the unveiling of the rewards.
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. Cuba led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Garrett Crochet is credited with the win. Corbin Burns takes the loss despite working 8 very strong innings. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshow.com.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious visiting.